cool down a bit. Take a break. Talk to Canadians, real Canadians.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Real Canadians aren't people that fight for your rights and your money, that way you can keep it. No, no, no. Real Canadians are people who steal your money, embezzle it, and give it to their political friends. Real Canadians aren't people that go to Parliament Hill and protest your right of freedom of choice on your body. No, no, no. Real Canadians are people who trample those protesters and freeze their bank accounts. Real Canadians aren't the people that work 8 to 12-hour shifts at Walmart, that way you can get a Christmas present because your worthless ass forgot to get one early. Real Canadians aren't the backbone hard workers of this country that go out of their way to make sure that you have the products that way you can live your luxurious lifestyle. They aren't the ones that are building your homes, growing your food, cooking your food. They aren't the ones working ridiculous overtime hours at the hospital while you're sick, that way you can feel better. And most certainly aren't your average resident of Canada because, well, they all just don't make enough money to make ends meet, so therefore they're not real Canadians. Real Canadians are people who seek out to squeeze every single dime that you own. Real Canadians are the people who firmly believe that the less you own, the happier you'll be. You don't need a house to be happy. You don't need a life partner to be happy. You don't need a family to be happy. All you need to be happy is to work an endless cycle where you give all of your money away to the government, that way they can give the money to themselves and spend it on themselves and also give money away to their political friends in other countries. Because apparently money isn't what makes you happy. Meanwhile, all the people who are saying that are the ones hoarding your fucking wealth. You don't need money to be happy. All you need to be happy is one of those giant boxes of ramen noodles that you can get from the grocery store for 25 cents. And while you're eating that box of noodles, I'm gonna go on my private jet, fly over to Italy, and have a fantastic 8-course meal. Not because I need that to be happy, it's just the lifestyle that I have acquired. Real Canadians aren't in touch with their ancestors, or the way that life used to be before technology. Real Canadians don't hunt, real Canadians don't live off the land, real Canadians don't survive. Instead, what a real Canadian is someone who goes to the grocery store and buys a ton of food that's been pumped full of so much poison that it just constantly kills your mood, makes you addicted to such foods, and then, oh my goodness, next thing you know, you can't afford that food because they keep raising the prices even though you're addicted to it, so you continue to have to buy it. Real Canadians aren't war heroes, real Canadians aren't hunters, real Canadians are people who are afraid of guns. Real Canadians are cowards. Real Canadians don't really know what to believe in. Real Canadians aren't allowed to have true freedom of religion in this country because if you're a Christian, well, you might as well just roll over and show them your asshole. That way they can fuck the shit out of it because they don't believe in Christianity anymore in this country. Real Canadians don't say Merry Christmas because real Canadians don't believe in Christmas. The only thing that real Canadians believe in is a holiday of consumerism. And if you are one of those non-Canadians who do believe in Christmas, if you say Merry Christmas, we're gonna get mad at you because not everyone believes in Christmas. Which for most non-real Canadians is perfectly fine. You're allowed to not believe in Christmas, but God be damned if we say Merry Christmas to you. Real Canadians don't care about their country. Real Canadians don't care about the wilderness that they live in. Real Canadians don't have an overall common sense of respect for your fellow human. Real Canadians are people that light fireworks in some strip mall till 5 o'clock in the morning and then leave all the firework residue for somebody else to clean up. Real Canadians are people who say that they represent all of Canada, but then go forth and make decisions that absolutely destroy Canada's image and livelihood. Real Canadians don't care about their neighbor. Real Canadians don't care about other people that live in their country. Real Canadians only care about you and think that you're a worthy human if you either come from the same country as them or share the same religion as them. Real Canadians are the kinds of people that immigrate over to this country and bring their culture while completely rejecting Canadian culture. And before you cry about it, yes, Canada has its own culture, but you would rather ignore that, that way you can continue to oppress those you immigrated with. And I'm not saying that it's your wives and children, I'm just saying that it's other people you immigrated with, okay? That's all I'm saying. But hey, you shouldn't feel bad for any of that. That's what a real Canadian is. Real Canadians don't care about others. Real Canadians don't care about rights and freedoms. Real Canadians only care about one thing. How can I be as successful as possible while leaving everyone as miserable as possible? And I think that the most disappointing part about all that is the real Canadians are the minority, and we're letting them win. But mark my words, when real Canadians have had enough, you'll know. And you'll be whining and you'll be crying and you'll be begging for forgiveness. But don't worry, real Canadians don't start wars. They end them.